So I want to talk to you about foundations. Now, I know it can be an absolute minefield sometimes when you want to find a foundation that suits your skin type, suits your skin tone, all like your special preferences that you have. So my aim tonight is to help you identify which foundation would be good for you, and also just to give you some key benefits of some of the popular foundations that are out there. Foundations. Even if a foundation suits your friend, it is pretty unlikely that it's going to suit you because you may have different skin type, you may have different skin tone. And also when you're looking at a foundation in a bottle, when it comes to colour matching, if it looks good in a bottle, it's also pretty unlikely that it's going to look good on the skin. So this is where it's really important to always try your foundations on your jawline, just to check, especially on your jawline, not on your wrist, because obviously your skin is completely different colour to what it is on your face. So I'm going to run through a couple of foundations that are really popular, just to give you some key benefits. And so first of all, I'm going to go through matte finish liquid foundations. So the benefits of these are that they're lightweight and they're light in texture, so it doesn't feel heavy on the skin when you're using it. They're really easy to blend with the liquid foundations, and it's buildable as well. So if you've got the type of skin that suffers from blemishes or anything like that, you can actually layer it to build that coverage if you want to. The other benefit to a liquid foundation is it's really good for oily skin types because it will dry down to either normally a powdery finish or a matte look. So it's perfect for people who have got that oily sort of skin type. So it obviously stops that oil coming through sort of when you've been wearing your foundation for a long time. So your next one is things like your tinted moisturizers or your BB creams. Now these are perfect for people who have got really dry skin. So I've got super dry skin, so I have to use a moisture-based BB cream. And I obviously have to use my primer. If I didn't use a primer underneath my foundation, it would literally, because my skin is so dry, it would soak in the foundation. So to make it last, I use a primer, but it's really, really good for, people who maybe have an uneven skin tone as well, because the idea of a BB is the fact that it is so lightweight that you haven't really got to worry about the colour content, because it blends really easily. It's soft coverage, so you normally find that it is a lighter coverage when it comes to BB creams. But like I said, it's really good for hydration. It's perfect if you normally find a mineral-based product. It's really good because it's got a sun protection factor to it. But it's just got so much more skin replenishing ingredients in there, so real good moisture content. So if you've got a dry skin, BB creams are perfect for you. Next would be pressed powders or loose powders. So these are fast and easy to use. They normally give you a smooth finish. I would say they're good for people who have got either way really, normal to dry skin, or even normal to oily, because you can layer it up and you can build it if you want to. And obviously because of that lightweight feel, you can actually, if you don't need a lot of coverage, you can use a pressed powder over your moisturizer, so it will just take away that sort of shiny look. So if you've got slightly oily or even slightly dry, and you don't need that real fuller coverage, you can use your powder and just dust it on your shiny areas, just to get rid of that sort of that shiny look, if that's what you choose to do. The next one, and the last one I'm going to talk about, is cream powders. Again, they're in a compact, so they're super easy. They're really easy to blend with a sponge or a brush, depending on what you choose to use. Normally they dry to a powdery finish or a matte look, or a sort of a semi-matte look. They're not so matte looking as to powders, but they're ideal for normal to, well, either way, slightly dry or slightly oily skin. And if you don't want that real matte look, so creams are really good for that. Because it's in a compact, it is super, super easy. It's really good for touch-ups and sort of on the go. So they're my sort of 4 sort of our, you know, popular sort of foundations that are available out there. So I hope that has given you an idea of which foundation is right for you. Hopefully that's helped. Hopefully it's given you a little bit of an insight into what way you need to go when it goes towards your foundation as far as your skin type. But have an amazing evening. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all soon.